Hey everyone, this is Al from BoxBreakings.com here to bring you the first 2011 Topps Prime team break for the website and in general. Right now it is 9:28 and the time 9:47 p.m. I sent you the initial email first a couple minutes ago, probably about 5-10 minutes ago, and then followed it up with the email about the serial number, and I'll get to that in a second. For those of you that are new here, we have the sell sheet on the wall, and I have double checked this time. It's just posted the teams that you own, and it is in the order of most teams owned to least teams owned. And with that, let's. This is the box. This is the first Topps Prime that I am breaking into. I've watched. I think I watched one on the line just so I can get the hang of it, to see what, how the cards are structured. Always like to know that going into it. Here is the product ID that I sent you. 337135192. So with that, let's get to it. I guess these don't have the typical seal that normally Topps puts on. Let me put this down a little bit so you guys can see the packs coming out of the box. So 3, 2, 2, and 3. Empty box. Move that to the side. And here we go, pack number 1. I think what I'm going to do is pan up just a tad bit and pan out so I can get everything on the screen a little bit easier. Alright, first card for Topps Prime, Frank Gore and Patrick Willis, Ryan Matthews. Then a Prime Rookies, Greg Little. And then we've got a Andre Johnson, looks like some sort of a chrome type of card. Not numbered. And then a Bilal Powell, numbered 437 out of 599. Looks like a blue version. Just seeing what the I don't know. I was going to see what those other ones were called, but I don't want to waste too much time. And Vincent Jackson, Lee Evans, Pierre Garcon. Then a dual combo, Jordan Todman and Vincent Brown for the Chargers, of course. And then another dual, this one dual game used and player worn. Got Joseph Adai and Stephen Ridley, so the Colts and Patriots, number 361 out of 398. So the Colts is Lars, and the Patriots is Cassandra. So Lars will take that one with the Colts because of more teams purchased. And then the last card here is Jake Locker, rookie card numbered 777 out of 930. All right. And whoa. Got away from me, sorry about that. And we got Percy Harvin and Dez, Jay Cutler, Prime rookies Marcel Darius. And another bill here. Lee Evans, one of those chrome type deals. And then Jeremy Curley. Jeremy Curley for the Jets. Number 772 out of 930. Alright. And Roddy White. Adrian Peterson. Dallas Clark. It's like a Randall Cobb Prime Rookies. And then Steve Smith. And purple. Purple Ryan Mallett. That is numbered 361 out of 399. Kind of a cool color. And next pack. These are kind of hard to open. A Marquise Colston and Mike Wallace. Mercedes Lewis. Looks like this one might be not too shabby. Mercedes Lewis. And then we've got for the Titans Jamie Harper and Jake Locker. Dual combos. And then the next card. Next card is triple player worn, and player worn relic. Triple combo relics. Number 344 out of 388. We've got Michael LaShore, Daniel Thomas, and DeMarco Murray. So here we have the, well, right off the bat, the Lions up at the top. So let's see who has the Dolphins. Dolphins is Brent, and the Cowboys. Cowboys is Lars. So Brian with the Lions will get this one. And final card here is Darrell Scott for the Giants. 810 out of 930. And on we go. Mike Williams. LaShawn McCoy. Triple Julio Jones, Marcel Darius, and Mark Ingram. That's a nice card. So here we have the Ravens. Ravens Brian J up at the top. The Bills Brian J. So he automatically will secure this one without even further going. And then the Saints Kathleen. But Brian again with that one. Oh, man. I did that one rather quickly. Beautiful. Andy Dalton. Auto Quad Relic. Quad Player Worn Memorabilia. That's awesome. Number 444 out of 515. That is pretty sweet. Who has the Bengals? Bengals. Brent. Awesome. And then after that, we've got Jake Locker. Blue, 438 out of 599. And then Richard Mendenhall. That Andy Dalton is sweet. And Brandon Marshall. Deshaun Jackson. Andre Johnson. Sean Green. And then looks like another multi. Triple relic. There's a lot of them in here. Another Mark Ingram. This time Ryan Williams and Shane Vereen involved. So the Saints, we know Kathleen down here. The Cardinals, Brent, and Patriots. Where were the Patriots? Cassandra. So this time Brent will get it based on more teams owned. And then Brandon Lloyd and a red Jordan Todman, number 20 out of 499. Pretty sweet cards. I like them. Alright, we've got Troy Polamalu and Jared Allen. Ooh, There's the autograph. Daniel Thomas. Not okay. So it's a sticker autograph. Daniel Thomas for the Dolphins, 170 out of 250. And who did we say the Dolphins? Brent again. There's Brent. Boy. And the money today. Brent, by the way, is the owner of FST, who I have a partnership with on the free breaks, FantasySmackTalk.com. So go check that site out. It's pretty cool. He's one of the owners of that site. So here is a quad combo. I tell you, this is definitely a set that you want a lot of teams owned in here, because there's a lot of multiplayer cards. Mark Ingram, Ryan Williams, Jordan Todman, and Michael LaShore again. So the Lions, Brian, we know. I think Brian is going to secure. Well, no, not if somebody has two teams on here. So the Cardinals, Brent, and then the Chargers. Chargers is Rocky. So Brian, everybody's got one team. Brian is going to secure that one again. Then we got a Des Bryant and Greg Salas for the Rams, number 493 out of 699. This little box takes a while to go through. I do apologize for taking so much time. Joe Flacco, Chad Ochocinco, Matt Castle, Shane Vereen, Prime Rookies, and then we got Frank Gore again, this time the Chrome version, and then a purple Jeremy Curley. So Jeremy Curley again, I think we had him before. 175 out of 399. And then the last pack, I think we've got all the advertised hits out of here. Phillip Rivers, Hines Ward, Steve Smith. Oh wait, the Steve Smith is numbered 47. This is sitting at a different spot. 47 out of 75. So a nice low number hit for Steve Smith and the Panthers. And then we've got Eddie Royal, Prime Veterans, and Vincent Jackson, and then a Virgil Green, numbered 438 out of 599. And that looks like the Broncos there. Alright, well there you go. There is the first box. Some pretty sweet looking cards. The Andy Dalton, sorry. Nice autograph. And again, if you guys ever want me to post anything on eBay, let me know. And I know time is critical on new products, so just feel free to shoot me a note. I do use the money for store credit, so that is just one of the snafus of me me posting it for you. But you know, the more I post, the more people we get looking at the cards, so hopefully that will be an incentive and drive some of the prices up. So thank you guys for joining. I'll let you go. Kept you here long enough. And I do have number 2 posted on the website. Good luck on your breaks in the future, and we will see you back here shortly.